Hi, everybody. We welcome you into a Friday edition of Gold and Blue Now. I'm Tony Caridi, and a huge matchup for the Mountaineers coming up tomorrow afternoon at the Coliseum as the Bearcats of Cincinnati pay a visit. Cincinnati, one of the surprise teams in the Big East. They come to town, second place in the Big East Conference, and they're on a roll. They've won 10 of their last 11 games. Head coach Bob Huggins, obviously very familiar with the Cincinnati program. He was asked his thoughts in a scouting report on Cincinnati during his talk show on Metro News on Thursday night.
They're playing man, but they're playing some 1-2-2 zone. They're playing some 2-3 zone. They're kind of mixing it up a little bit.
They're pressing, aren't they?
Yeah, they're running and jumping a little bit. They line up like it's 2-2-1, but it's not. It's run and jump, and they'll chase you from behind. I think that's where they've created a good portion of their turnovers is from the run and jump.
So here are the numbers on Cincinnati. The Bearcats will come in with a 15-4 overall record. They are 5-1 in the Big East and coming off a huge victory over Connecticut back on Wednesday. Of course, they hit that last-second three to win that game. Now, during this win streak that they've been on and winning 10 of their last 11, they have knocked off the likes of Oklahoma, Pitt, at Georgetown, and, of course, at Connecticut. They've got scoring balance, 4 players average in double figures, led by Sean Kilpatrick, who's leading the way, averaging over 16 points per game. Big guy in the middle is Yancey Gates, one of the most dominant rebounders in the conference. He'll come in averaging 9 rebounds per game. From basketball, we move to football right now, and Calvert Hall head coach Donald Davis telling Metro News that both wide receiver Trevor Williams and cornerback Daquan Davis are still committed to WVU, and tells Metro News that according to his knowledge, they do not have an official visit scheduled with Penn State this weekend. Staying on the topic of football recruiting now, Torrey Clayton earlier this week gave a verbal commitment to West Virginia. He becomes the 3rd running back in this class. His head coach is Greg Dentino, and he tells Metro News that the Mountaineers got a really good talent.
First of all, Torrey's an extremely, very, very nice young man. He's very humble, and he's a great athlete. He's, a cliche, but he's a coach's dream.
So the scene is set here in Morgantown for a very big weekend. Actually, we're going to mix a little basketball and football tomorrow with a huge game against Cincinnati. At halftime, members of the Mountaineer Orange Bowl championship team will be honored at the half, and that Orange Bowl trophy will be present. Should be a great opportunity for fans to celebrate and give the Mountaineers a big roar of approval for their performance in that big victory over Clemson. That'll do it for us. Tip-off for tomorrow's game is set for 3 o'clock. I'm Tony Caridi, and this has been Gold and Blue Now.